Before assigning a cross-section to a beam, you may start by defining the materials. If I go in the menu Define Materials, I have concrete and steel. By clicking on Modify Show Material, you have the material properties, and you can change the properties if needed. In this case, we're going to keep steel as is. Now we can define our steel cross-section. You go and Define Section Properties, Frame Sections, and you select W1240. If your section is not in the menu, you have to import it. You click on Import New Properties. In this case, we have an I-beam, and you can go down the list until you find the appropriate section. In this case, W12/40. You can show your section properties by clicking on Modify Show Property. And for example, if you want to extract the I value of your beam, you click on Section Properties, and you have the moment of inertias. You can also create your own custom section by clicking on FSEC1 and click on Modify Show Property. Here you can change the properties of your choice. For example, I can increase the top flange width, and you're going to see it changing on the right hand side. Same thing with the web thickness and so on. Now that I have defined the section properties, I can assign the frame sections. You click on your frames. In this case, you need to click on both and go in the menu Assign Frame Sections. You select your W12/40. You also have the option in SAP to have an extruded view. Here I click on the 3D view and go in View, Set Display Options, and under General I check Extrude View. Now you can see your beam in 3 dimensions. You can make sure that you have the right orientation for your beam. You can also rotate the view by clicking here. Rotate it. Now you see your 3D version of the beam in a better view. Now that we have assigned our section properties, we can analyze the beam and verify the total deflection. To view deflections, I will click on the 2D plane, go in Display, Show Deformed Shape. And now you just drag the cursor over the node of interest, and you see the deflection here being equal to 0.859 feet. You may also change the units down here. For example, keep inch, and you go back, and you have the total deflection of 10.31 inches, which is consistent with theory.